Well, 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 look what we have here. Erica Mena attacking Safari in his home. Well, the kids are there. Yeah. For a woman who talks about how she was so fed up with him, why are we at his house? Why are we putting our hands on him? Why are we still chasing him down? Is he the problem or are you the problem? And in front of the kids? Yeah. Like I said, y'all, I understand that there's been a lot of couples that fight and go back and forth and have a lot of disagreements, but I feel like when you have kids, dude, that shit should stop. You guys should be grown enough to sit in the other room and cool off until you guys can come back and have a good wow, look at her throwing the stuff in front of the kids. Sorry, y'all, this is a blind reaction. I just seen a clip of it. She's leaving without them? What a crappy bit. Wow, that's fucked up. I don't care what anybody says, but at this point, you cannot sit here and say Erica Mena is not the problem. From watching Love and Hip Hop back in the day when I was like in middle school and now I'm a full-blown grown adult, she's always been the common denominator. Problem with friends, problem with family, problems with all her baby daddies. And for some odd reason, when you hear her speak, she will always say it's the other person. But when we see the truth, it is her. Chasing somebody down, weren't you just on a video that I seen a couple years ago where she was saying Safari's a piece of crap, he's a low life man, this and that, but why are we chasing him? Why are we following him? Why are we at his house? Especially when you got your kids there. I think that a lot of women need to learn to control their emotions. When a man doesn't want you or a man's inviting other women around or trying to be with other women, why are we still fighting tooth and nail to be with those type of guys? I'm not going to say we. You. Why are you guys trying to fight over that type of stuff? You know, she has ran this man's name through the mud. Why are you still trying to be with him? And a lot of you might say, well, those are the father of his shit. Cool. There's nothing wrong with wanting to go back to the children of your father. I totally get it. That's her love, whatever, get it. But to be abusive in the process, to abuse somebody you say you care about in front of the children, what's the point of that? You tell me what's going to get solved by putting your hands on each other and throwing stuff around. Those little metal statues that she was throwing, I guarantee you those are probably heavy. Throwing those while there's kids around, you can hurt somebody. Like I said, y'all, I used to like Erica Mena, but the way that I've seen her now as she's like grown and stuff, I just do not like her personality type. She's very argumentative. She fights with everybody. She's disrespectful. She doesn't take any type of accountability. And I'm sorry, I truly believe that this is her karma. All the stuff that she did to people, all the stuff she did to sin, like this is her karma. I'm sorry. I truly believe that what you put out into this world is what you're going to get back. And think about it. If every one of your relationships is toxic, abusive, wouldn't you think you're the problem? No matter what, you are the problem. Either you're inviting those people into your life or you have no boundaries, or you're creating the same person, just a different face because you're used to chaos. And say I'm wrong. Look at every relationship she's had. I've been watching Love and Hip Hop since I was in middle school. Like I said, I'm going to be 30 in January. I haven't seen Erica Mena in one happy relationship. Tell me I'm wrong. And you're probably wondering why I'm even making this video, because when women do this type of stuff, do you notice how this didn't blow up and didn't get real big? Because nobody cares. When women do these type of things, it's normal. She's being emotional, it's fine, but it's not. It shouldn't be normalized. Women should learn to control their emotions because if a man went and did this, threw statues, was throwing stuff, bombarded her, came inside of her house, there'd be a whole bunch of videos on how all men hate women, how all men will harm women. You see what I mean? Ladies, learn to control your emotions. Men go through abuse just as much as women do, and I feel like a lot of women need to get to a point where they understand the man doesn't want you. Guys, there's nothing wrong with somebody not wanting you. Why do we act like it's the end of the world? Learn to accept that if this is not going to work out, leave. And think about this. If you leave the relationship while it's already kind of rocky, but you guys haven't destroyed too much, there's a chance of it working out and you guys being able to get back together. You start beating the person up, fucking them up, hurting them, harming them, cheating, and doing all that. There's no coming back from that. You're literally deading the relationship when you should be building it up together. So I suggest if you guys see yourselves getting to a point where you're going back and forth, but you still want to somehow save this, leave as soon as you can. Get that space, get a therapist, get a pastor. Don't start beating each other up. There's nothing that comes out of this. I don't think you guys want to be the next couple in prison. I'm good. Like I said, watching these type of videos, especially with her being in the limelight, she does not care how she looks. She doesn't care about her kids, her well-being. You want your kids to get taken away all because you can't control your emotions? No, thank you. I'd pass.